Inside of this folder are all of the secrets of the Mitten State.
The Mitten State?
Michigan.
Is the Mitten State?
That's what it's called, dude. The Mitten State.
Okay.
You know, like when I was a kid, I'd be like, I live in like here.
Oh, like it makes the shape of a mitten?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's what you do when you're a kid. You're from Michigan. You just hold up your hand and you go, I'm from here. So today, I took a little trip. First of all,
To the Mitten State.
I took a little trip down to the Mitten State, guys. So little known fact about me: I was born outside of Detroit, and I moved when I was 10 years old away from the Mitten State. I moved to New Mexico. Go figure. My parents picked us up. My dad left General Motors. We packed all into a car. There were a lot of tears because I totally had the most awesome treehouse in the backyard ever. Ooh. And so I knew I was going to go into business of some sort at that time too, because I told my dad, I was like, sell our treehouse to the guy who's buying our house so that we can have a little more profit. And he totally said that he did. He gave my brother and I each $10. I think he's just a good dad. Like, I don't know if that ever happened. He didn't
build it into the the deal.
Yeah. So anyhow, so I took a trip. My parents now live back in Michigan. We took a trip, and they live right up at the top portion of the Mitten State, and we spent some time there with family, and we spent some time perusing the local liquor marts and stores. And fortunate thing about Michigan, unlike Oregon, you can buy things in the grocery store.
Yeah.
At a reasonable price.
Just anywhere you go.
And dream items are plentiful. You can find as many as you want. They had entire shelves stocked of things that we dream of having here. So I want to first and foremost give a little shout out to Jimmy Garance, the gal there who helped me choose out some of these bottles. Oh, that's
the shirt that you got at the liquor store?
Yeah.
That's a rad shirt.
I know. Yeah. They were awesome. I told them, hey,
cool.
we like to talk about whiskeys, and she's like, take a shirt, give a shout out, tell everybody about us. So thank you up there in Alpena, Michigan, to Jimmy Garance for helping us choose out some awesome choices. And so tonight you are going to do a blind taste test for our audience. Yes, of 4 different whiskeys from the great state of Michigan.
All right.
And we're going to do it the same way that I do blinds usually for you. I'm going to hand them to you. You're going to position them along the table in the order that you think of least valuable or least expensive to the most expensive.
Ooh, okay.
And based upon design and presentation only. And so, because of course we are bourbon and branding, and so we are considering our packaging elements and the way that the brand is presented on the packaging.
Nice.
Then you're gonna taste these, and guys, I have an awesome numbered system on
your cool folder.
On the cool folder and on the bottom of the glasses, so that there's no funny business happening here, so they'll never be able to know what you've done. Okay. So without further ado, let's dive in.
Yeah, let's dive in.
All right. So
number one.
What
do we got here?
This guy,
Eastern Kill Distillery.
Yeah, Eastern Kill Distillery, Michigan, barrel strength, Michigan, straight rye whiskey.
Okay.
This was made, it looks like, in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
63.2%.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, too. I believe it's Grand Rapids. It's a straight rye whiskey known for its intense spice and pepper, notes of balance of caramel, vanilla, and a touch of citrus. The finish is dry and lingering, showcasing the rye's character. Couple things about this one. It's aged in American oak barrels for a minimum of 2 years. The barrel strength usually above 110.
Yeah, if this is setting the tone just on proof, I might be in trouble. Okay, all right.
Yeah. So yeah, take a
Mr.
minute.
Kill.
Yeah, you
Okay.
consider
Yep.
consider any of the elements on it. You can peruse it. Tell me what you think.
What is this? Is this the Mitten?
That is Lake Michigan on the
Oh, okay.
back.
All
A
right.
topographic map. I thought that was gorgeous.
That is pretty cool.
That
I was gonna
really
say, it didn't
really
look like a Mitten
yeah.
to me. But
Excellent job, guys, on the screen printing on there. I thought that was really, really smart and beautiful. And honestly, I love when brands bring back to the local region. I love seeing that kind of stuff. All right.
Numero dos.
Numero dos. This guy.
Detroit City Distillery.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so Detroit City Butcher's Cut Bourbon. That's made in Detroit, obviously. Butcher's Cut Bourbon features a bold, complex flavor profile with notes of dark chocolate, coffee, toasted oak. Slightly sweet finish is accentuated by hints of vanilla, baking spices, made robust by bourbon for sipping, it says. Good bourbon for sipping. And so it's crafted from a blend of corn, rye, and malted barley, distilled in small batches for quality control. And again, if any of these facts are incorrect, I was simply just pulling online, guys. Obviously, that was one other thing to note. I tasted all of these. My wife and I tried all of these before.
Without me.
Without you, Jason. Well, because she always says, "Hey, you always let Jason try things before me." So, yeah.
Well, I'm excited actually for the blind, so it's okay. This one time, I'll allow it. Next, okay, what do we got here? Iron Fish
Yes.
Distillery, barrel strength.
Thompsonville, Michigan. So when I was buying this one, the young lady who helped me out in Alpena, Jimmy Garnett's, I hope I'm saying that right. She said that they do this as a trade with a local manufacturer of maple syrup, and they will make maple syrup from their barrels, and their barrels will finish their whiskey. Really, really interesting. And I'm curious to see what you think of this one. So it's a barrel strength bourbon offering a unique flavor experience with a blend of sweet maple syrup, caramel, and butterscotch, complemented by undertones of toasted nuts, baking spices, finished by a warm, subtle sweetness. It's barrel strength, typically 115 proof. For those of you guys who don't know barrel strength, yeah, it's going to be a little hotter. It's finished in local maple syrup bottles. So
Okay.
it's
Yeah, this one says 114, 59 and a half.
Yep.
I'm in trouble tonight.
We're gonna have a good night. And last but not least,
Okay, Origin. This bottle was cool.
love the bottle. Yeah.
Small batch bourbon whiskey.
So Dragon's Milk Origin presents a rich profile with notes of stone fruit, citrus, pastries, and vanilla wafers. Yeah, I thought that was interesting. Aged in new American oak barrels, contributes to a well-rounded flavor with smooth finish and slightly smoky undertone. Aged 5 years, it's a mash bill that includes high rye content, adding a spicy character.
High rye, okay. This one I noticed is only 95 proof.
Yes.
So, okay.
All right.
Just taking note.
And again,
when I
guys,
start
for you
tasting.
guys at home, if any of you are like, hey, I know this whiskey, your facts are off, totally okay. Please don't judge us. We're doing our best, and
Give us a like anyway.
judge us. Give us a thumbs up, correct us, and get involved in the conversation.
Dragon's Milk.
Okay. So, is that your order?
Oh no, I was just setting them down. Okay, so what do we want here?
So
Like,
let's say the most expensive down here,
most expensive.
least expensive.
Okay. I feel like it's going to be. I mean, this is the low-hanging fruit on the bottle. Just looks completely different. I mean, super unique, super ornate, which makes me think it's going to be more expensive. The proof is. I don't know if I can. Am I just judging it on its appearance or the whole thing, all of it? Am I guessing based on proof?
Well, I mean, proof is part of the brand, right? It's part of the
Okay.
brand experience. Brand isn't just the visual identity.
Okay. I'm going to go... I don't know why, but I feel like this is the most expensive for
Okay.
some reason. Then I'm going to go Origin, because that's got to be towards the top. And then Detroit City or Eastern Kill. I don't know why, but this one feels... Okay, I don't know these people, but it feels like they're trying too hard for some reason.
Okay.
Personal opinion.
Yeah.
It's 50%, so it's 100 proof. So, not trying too hard in a bad way though. Like I like the presentation, but it looks like they're really trying to kind of over-present a persona. You know, and maybe that's the Detroit City.
I was going to say one thing I did like about them, just on a complete side note, the presentation of their bottles were all in this very Art Deco-esque, kind of old world presentation. And what I liked about it, it did feel like it harkened back to kind of those Rust Belt cities in a certain era.
Like, we'll probably put a close-up on this, but if that said Gotham City, I would think that was the Penguin. And like, he owns this city. Like, I don't know if that's a guy or like a known person or just a picture of a...
I would like to try they have a honey oak barrel finished, one of theirs too, and I was this close to buying it, so we may have to do another episode with that. But
this is my order.
This is your order?
So I'm going to go, most expensive.
Least expensive.
But, I mean, I really have no idea, but...
Okay.
This is...
No, I think this is fair.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just and let's move them back to give you, because we don't want to.
Okay.
They're hot, so we don't want him spilling any juice all over. All right, so the first one I'm gonna give you.
Okay. And I don't get any hints.
No hints. You
No hints.
taste it. Let me know your thoughts. And remember, this is not Kentucky whiskey, so I'm curious to see if you notice the difference or what your thoughts are.
Okay. I mean, this one's got a lot of fruit. I don't know what kind of fruit, but it's super fruity.
Yeah.
It's warm. That one's warm.
Does that burn a little bit?
Yeah. That one, I mean, it hits the back of your throat for sure.
And you can totally give your unbiased. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on some of these too. I found them to be so different.
Yeah. Now, are you sipping on anything while we do this? Which one? You can't tell me, I guess.
I'm not gonna tell you what I'm
That's
sipping.
your favorite of the four,
This is
though?
my favorite of the four.
All right, fair enough.
I love too that all the colors, you can't even tell in this room especially.
I don't know if I'm going to even try to pick out flavors, but yeah, on the nose, I want to say, if I had to guess, I want to say like plums or some kind of, I don't know, dark fruit or something. Something's just popping out at me, but I don't know. I mean, I have literally no idea where this would go.
I think it's okay.
Warm. What is this one? That one's 59. I don't know yet, but I'm gonna go here for now.
Okay.
I mean,
I love these blinds. I think this is great because, it's a completely new experience.
Okay.
I think blinds can be fun too when you have had the whiskeys before and you present it and you try it with your friends. You're like, I love this one because we become biased because of a brand or a taste.
Well, and especially if you kind of know what's going on, like behind the scenes, you can kind of see.
Yeah.
You're like thinking, that dude's an idiot. That one is, That one's almost chocolatey. If I had to, I don't know if anything that you described off of that super confidential packet you have over there said chocolate, but this, I taste chocolate.
The packet is confidential, and the packet is confidentiality. You can't. We're not giving this away.
I don't know if this one's as. I mean, I'm basically all I can go off of is.
It's
proof.
very much a blind. This is this is flying blind.
I mean, from a proof standpoint, I think I'm gonna go here, and I think that's kind of all I can go off of at the moment.
One thing to note on all these, they're all pretty hot too. They're all like there is a warmth. So.
Well, 100%, 95 is the lowest, and then we have 115, and then we have 100 and what is that, 21?
Hey man.
So, yikes! I need to take a sip of water. Gotta clear the palate.
So, and to make sure you're drinking water.
All right, hit me. Round 3. You know what's coming? Okay. I'm not getting as much on the nose on this one. The first two like really stood out. This one, I think, chocolatey. That one, like some type of fruit. I don't know. I have to go back to it.
Interesting.
I mean, I don't know. This has got to be the 95.
You think?
I think so.
Okay.
So far, this is the smoothest. I mean, by far compared to those ones, as far as just drinkability.
Yeah.
And my guess is that's because it's a little bit lower proof.
Do you, in your own personal preference, do you prefer really hot, like typically?
Not usually. Like I think usually a little over 100 is where I kind of draw the line as far as enjoyment.
Right.
I mean, something can taste really good and be like, we really like Booker's. We really like, there's a handful of them that are really warm. But
that Elijah Craig we had was
Elijah Craig is really good.
blazing.
But you sip it over an hour.
Right.
Right. As opposed to just, I don't know, casually drinking. So yeah, I think I like right around 100, maybe a little less just to drink. But I mean, this is tasty. I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Last but not least.
Last but not least.
Okay. So if I'm right, this one should be really, really hot. 120 proof. Did you find a lot of distinction on the nose on these, or was it more on the palate?
Both.
Really?
So one thing that we noticed right away, there was you have a lot of like Kentucky bourbons, or even Tennessee whiskeys, and there's a very specific taste, and that is for sure. I mean, smack dab feels like corn country. There is definitely a different taste I've noticed with these than I noticed typically with some of those southern counterparts.
Yeah.
But
Okay. This is not the hottest. I don't think.
So the question is, do you want to remove any of them?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to move one. I'm pretty sure that's the 95, but I could be wrong. But if that's not the 95, then they disguised their proof really, really well.
You're gonna feel
It's the only one it's the only one that stood out as like more easily drinkable.
Right.
Like if we were just sitting down having a drink,
you could drink one.
I could just enjoy that. I wouldn't be thinking about it. It really
right.
Not that it's not complex or it's got something going on with it, but it's just easy to drink.
Yeah.
So far,
I love easy drinkers.
So I think this is the 100 proof.
Okay.
But what's funny is I don't know if it's. Taste this one again. That one is good though. This one here. This is really good. Which, then I'm wondering on my price point a little bit here.
Yeah, is your price point correct?
Okay, let me go with this one real quick. Oh, no, that's the hottest for sure. It's got to be. I mean, that one takes your breath away. That one hits you hard.
Congratulations, Grand Stern. You took another.
That's good.
Breath away.
Okay. So I think.
Are you happy with the order of your bottles? Are you happy with the order of your?
Yeah. Let's. I mean, this one is warm, but that one is like knock your socks off. So I think that's my order.
Okay.
I think my favorite one though.
Well, how about this?
Okay.
I kind of want to hear. I'd love to hear your tasty scores for these.
Okay.
But let's put them in order for you guys.
Okay.
So that they can kind of what's going on. Okay, so
we're gonna rearrange.
We are gonna rearrange a little bit. Now, the one you did get correct.
Most expensive.
Most expensive.
Okay.
This is Ironfish. It ranges in price anywhere from $79 to $89.
Okay.
For the bottle. So that's number one. And let's see here. So this is an interesting dilemma. This one is technically the least expensive. This Detroit City. This is $55.
Okay.
But
we can stop there. Like I'll take the win.
No. So good job. That's like a fist bump, a mitten, a mitten. That's good. So technically you win. However, then where we're gonna go from here is going to be the Dragon's Milk. This is approximately $60. However, here's the dilemma that I have. This bottle is technically MSRP $70.
Oh, but you got it on sale or something.
We thank you to Meyer in back. This was the one bottle that we did not buy from these guys. It was on sale at Meyer for $33.
Whoa!
So regular $70, and this one I looked it up. It is a double gold winner.
Okay.
So it is more
realistically.
Like that.
Okay.
Is more realistically. Now, you guys at home, you guys can totally argue. You can be like, wait a second, I paid less, I paid more. I mean, here in Oregon, we can't even get these, so it doesn't matter.
I'm 50%.
Yeah,
and I could have, I actually was thinking, I don't know why, but sometimes less is more. And I had a sneaky suspicion that this was going to be either one or two, but I couldn't.
Right.
I couldn't let myself past the bottle on this one, so I had to. I had to put it high. Like I had to put it at least one or two. For whatever reason, I don't know. This one just had the feel of something substantial and like I don't know. They own their branding. I don't know what about it. So
their brand promise is amazing because
Yeah.
you pay a high value for the price, but I also love the story that they presented too. I thought that was so cool. Apparently they do a bunch of different pairings with different vendors in order to create these kind of finishes. This website for Dragon Origin, if you have not seen it, is amazing.
Ooh, well, you know
It
the
is,
websites.
I know. It is 10x Widow Jane, 100x Widow. No, they've done a phenomenal.
Widow Jane.
They've done a phenomenal job. If you guys haven't seen the Dragon,
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, it's really really nice presentation.
Well, this bottle is amazing. I mean, this is a really cool
gorgeous.
bottle. Yeah. It's really cool.
So let's put them in order now.
Okay, but I thought so. Okay, wait, hold on, because what did we switch? Because
No. 3.
But I was guessing which one was which, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's it?
No, I'm not done.
Oh.
So, you were wrong with these two. Yeah. Yes. So.
But no, I mean these are the two hottest though, so it was
Those
close.
are the two hottest.
Okay.
So it goes like this. Let's see if we got any of them right here.
Which one? Wait. So did you switch?
So this guy was number 2, which technically you would have had right, wouldn't you? If this was number 2.
Let's go back to this.
Let's go back.
Let's go back to this order really quick. So it was like this, right?
Yeah. See, this is why you do the blinds normally. You
All
know
right.
what you're doing.
Okay, we'll tell you guys the order of price in a second, but I gotta know
Okay.
how. Okay, so Iron Fish. Which one was Iron Fish?
Iron Fish is number 3.
This one? Oh wait, no. Where's number 3? That's number 4.
3.
Oh, I got it right.
You got it right.
Okay, sweet.
By the way, Iron Fish was my favorite of the whole list.
Okay, yours
I
was. Okay.
absolutely loved this.
Okay.
Thought this was really, really nice.
So I said this one was my favorite, and I think it's the lowest proof. Okay, so this one is number 2.
Number 2 is Detroit City Butcher's Cut Bourbon.
Oh no. Okay, so I got that one wrong.
That's okay.
All right.
All right.
Let's see what. So I had that one. What is number 1?
Number 1 is Dragon's Milk.
Okay, 100 proof, 95. That's close.
And then obviously number 4 would have been the Eastern Kill.
So I got this one right. This is the hottest.
Yeah. And to reiterate...
So that's not bad.
No, not bad at all.
We got those two swapped.
Yeah, so to reiterate, like on the price points, again, like obviously this was number 1. These two would have been switched, which is okay. We'll just leave them.
Well, it's all right. So then this is the correct.
Right, that should be correct. If you have this at 4, yes, Eastern Kill, yep.
All right.
And lowest, next, up just like that. And so I would love to hear your thoughts on those. Were there any surprises for you in there?
I mean, I think the proof stood out the most by far. I don't remember which one I said tasted chocolatey. One of them was really chocolatey. I have to. It might be this one. Yeah. This one, I think it's this one. This one is really chocolatey to me. I don't know.
So in
nutty maybe there's like a.
So in reality, would you say your order for preference was kind of like aligned to the?
This one I think was my. Let's see. But I had them mixed up, right?
I think we only switched the 2.
Yeah. Let me taste them now that they're in their proper.
You can't change your opinion now that you have them.
I'm not changing. I'm just getting extra drinks.
Wait, you have to give a tasty score.
Really? Okay. I have to go one. You have to pour me a little more on this one. What's out?
Oh man.
Okay. I think in order of what I like the best, I'm probably going here, 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 and I think this is my, I don't know. I mean, they're all good. They're all very good, but I think the Origin is actually my favorite, and then the Detroit City is my next. But that kind of falls in line with my my proof point that I stick to, I think.
Yeah.
This one was very tasty, but I couldn't. It's just
hot.
It is, and then this one is just too. I mean, it just hits me, goes right to the back of my throat, and I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah, I was gonna say I found this.
If I put that on ice, or
my goodness,
maybe in a mixture.
It was almost because it was so hot. It was hard to distinguish the flavors. Yeah. It was very hot.
Yeah. So I think for me the Dragon's Milk, Detroit City, Ironfish, and then the Eastern Kill.
So we'll call it this. It was a blind in order of trying to match the.
Yeah, I mean, I had no idea what any of these were. So, but you should go to Michigan more often.
All right.
So we can do more of these.
Well, I would love to hear your tasty scores for these guys. Do you need just a smidge?
I probably need a smidge. All right, so we'll just start on this side. So Detroit City Distillery, I'm probably gonna give a. I'm probably gonna give it a 3. Again, I don't know why I'm getting chocolate on this, but it's, for me, there is a very forward, like, not cocoa, not that like bitter chocolate, but almost like a Hershey's chocolate. I mean, just chocolate.
Interesting, yeah.
So I don't know. I
want to say that was one of the notes, wasn't it? Wasn't that one of the notes we talked about too? If you picked
well, you know
that
what
out,
too is one of these is a straight rye too, isn't it? This is just a straight bourbon. Which one was
it? Says a chocolate, dark chocolate.
Okay.
Coffee.
All right.
Toasted oak and a slight finish accentuated
I mean, the chocolate comes through big time.
That's so funny. You were spot on with that.
So this is the rye. This is funny because this was the hottest and my least favorite. So, and I don't think I've scored ryes very high. I have not.
No.
I've never been a rye fan, so I wonder if this
falls in line. And it's a barrel proof too, or barrel strength. So it's
yeah. So I'm going to give this a 3.
Okay.
I'm going to give
what 3.
I mean, I would drink it neat, and it probably wouldn't be a daily drinker. So I'm going to go, not a daily drinker, 3, and neat.
Okay.
I feel bad for you because I'm the only one drinking.
Oh, that's okay. I tasted
You'll drink
them
in
all.
the next one.
I tasted them all.
Okay. This one, I mean, none of them are like... I think I'm going to go 3. I could drink this one daily. And I'm going to go neat as well. So neat, daily drinker, 3.
I found that to be a nice, easy
sipper. Oh, it's just super easy to drink.
Now that you've had them and you've kind of talked about them too, this one of the resounding notes that when Jen, my wife, tried it, she said it tasted like s'mores to her. She kept saying it tastes like campfire s'mores, which I thought was interesting. It does talk about vanilla wafer, and so I was almost wondering in a slightly smoky undertone. So I didn't
get the s'mores, but
I didn't get that either. But
I don't know.
Maybe
on that last sip. I mean, it's probably because you fed it into my brain. You like inceptioned me. But the smoky undertone, like just right at the end.
Yeah.
Maybe, but I don't know. Yeah. So I'd give that one a 3.
this guy. This is like
this one hurt.
That is water from Lake Michigan right there. That is. I don't even know what that means.
I mean, that one's just... It's good, but it's... Again, I don't think I'm not traditionally a rye fan. It's growing on me. We've had a couple that I've liked more than other ones. Maybe you guys have had a rye that you really enjoy. I don't know. You can let us know.
I mean, we've even had some of the great ones, like we had Hemingway, and
we've had some decent ryes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. It's not a 1. I mean, I'm not gonna give it a 1, but I'll probably give it a 2. I'm gonna put it in a mixed drink.
Yeah.
And just to cut it probably a little bit, and then it's not gonna be a daily drinker for me.
So funny you say that. We had almost the exact same take on it. That was we said it's too hot for its own good.
Yeah.
Almost, and it's because it's so hot. We said either it needs an ice cube or something.
Yeah, and I think we've seen that with different brands. Like it's almost like they're trying to meet what they think the demand is, and it kind of feels like, I mean, just watching other YouTube channels, you see it kind of these trends of like all these hot whiskeys, like super hot whiskeys, and then all these ryes, and you kind of wonder, is the YouTube channels, are they the cart or are they the horse? Like, who's responding to who? Now, granted, these take years to procure, so we're largely responding to what's being produced.
Yeah.
But it just feels like everybody is reviewing these really hot whiskeys, and I don't know. Sometimes it just feels like it's a little bit too, like you said, it's almost too hot for its own good.
The thing I will say about this particular one, though, I love the presentation. I love the bottle. I like the coloring. I thought the gold yellow was almost slightly ochre was a really cool thing. And again, I really loved the topographic map on the back of the bottles. I thought that was super cool.
So you were sipping on this one then? You were sipping on the Ironfish?
This is my guy.
This is yours.
This is my guy.
All right. Well, I hate to tell you this, Dave, but I think that's my least favorite.
Oh my goodness.
Of all of them. I don't know why though. I mean, well, it's hot. It almost has a...
I love the warmth of it and the big... It has a... I love big full-bodied, and that's kind of how it made me feel, like a full-bodied whiskey.
I mean, I'm going to go 2. I know, sorry.
Brutal.
I got it.
That's okay.
This is my blind.
This is okay. Blind. This is your
I'm gonna go.
Show.
I'm gonna go 2. I'm not gonna drink it daily, and I'm gonna go mixed drink as well.
Okay.
So, Dragon's Milk, Detroit City, Eastern Kill, Iron Fish. I'm gonna say Iron Fish. Not Iron Fist.
Don't pump people. They don't punch people in the face, except for with a lot of whiskey, I guess.
Yeah. No, it's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
thank you, Jimmy Garrett's.
Awesome. No. I think
appreciate
it. Super fun, and I'm honestly was just super pleased to get to try such a variety and have a
100%.
Really fun experience. And the best part was putting all of these in the suitcase. We had to buy an extra suitcase.
Oh, really? Just for your haul?
For the whiskey, but no, we had one of our suitcases broke, and I took it as an excuse to we need more stuff.
Hey, upsize, right?
Yeah, and
it's the American way.
It is
bigger and better.
It's very true. So yeah, I would love to hear what you guys think at home. If you've had any of these. What you think about kind of the presentation of the packaging on each of these, and then maybe even like if you are a longtime fan, of one of these particular whiskeys, maybe you love Iron Fish like I do, and maybe you really stand behind their like the promise that their brand offers and the presentation and everything. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Yeah,
I'm gonna need water.
Yeah,
and bread.
Well, Michigan has like 30% of the world's
Moving
fresh water, so there you go.
I'm gonna need some of that.
Oh man,
that was awesome. Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys for joining us. Please like and subscribe. It really helps us out. We love doing this, and we hope you love it too. We will see you guys on the next one.
Bye.